everyone, welcome back to another video. It is Herschel and I am playing Soup Factory. In this game, all I have to do is just click that button, and I have to do these things. And this makes the soup that goes in here. And these are all the vegetables. Well, I don't think they're all vegetables. Yeah, there's some vegetables and there's some vegetables and there's some. These are tomatoes. Tomatoes are technically a fruit. People are saying tomatoes are fruit, so I'm gonna call them what they are. Anyway, right now I'm waiting for. As you can see, I have to get to 11 to get this one right here, and 15 to get that one. As you can see, the point of this game is to get these things and upgrade the farm. As you can see, I can get a chicken farm. On top is mushrooms. Yeah, on top of that little area there is mushrooms. As you can see, I can get a chicken farm. But I'm not going to get that right away. Because if I get the chicken farm right away, you know, it's not because it's going to be bad for me. It's because, like, I should get this one. I mean, that one was 11. Why shouldn't I get the one that's 11 first before I decide to get the one that's 12? I'm gonna have to make sure to check on that thing over there to make sure it doesn't go off. Anyway, in this game, all you have to do is just get these things, and that's basically it. Awesome. Yeah, you can rebirth in this game. And if you rebirth, you can upgrade these things. Not sure how you rebirth, but the rebirth thing is here. And as you can see, I cannot get the rebirth thing. The only way I'd be able to get the rebirth thing is if I paid Robux to get it. So I'm guessing the only way for me to rebirth is if I complete the factory. So basically speaking, I have no other choice but to complete the factory if I want to basically get those things. So you see that one is, this one is 18. You see the one that's 18? We're gonna come back for that one because we have to get the one over here. Because this one right here. This one right here is 15. So we have to get the 15 one before we get the 18 one. Then after we get the 15 one, then we get, oh, there's one right here. We have to get this one too. I keep forgetting there's one right there. I'm gonna have to get that. So let it bring me in some money. It's gonna close soon. So basically, this is basically all that happened in this game. Also, I didn't figure what I said. I'm still gonna do it. But when my computer is able to allow me to record on it, I mean, you guys want audio for your videos. There won't be any audio if I record on my computer, which is why I'm not recording on my computer and why I'm recording strictly on my phone. But once I'm able to get audio for it, I will make that change. Anyway, we have to get this one here. We have to get this 12 one. Yeah, this 12 money one before we can do anything. After we get this 12 money one, we can get that 15 one over there. And then after 15, bam. Now we don't have to worry about the 12 one anymore. I kind of needed this one because it's going to upgrade my progress a bunch. So now all I have to worry about is this 15 one. Then after the 15 one, we have to worry about getting the 18 one. So, while we play this game, why don't we talk? So while we talk, while I run around checking on things. Let's talk. I'm not sure what we should talk about. I guess we could talk about what I'm doing. Well, at the moment, I am still in a work in progress. I'm trying to fill my mind with thoughts of what to add to the roleplay, to the backstory of the roleplay I'm working on this week. I mean, the story I'm working on this week. I'm trying to think of ideas, and I think I got the perfect idea for a backstory. Since I'm doing a Hell of a Boss backstory, basically on how the characters even got to hell, I need it to be extremely realistic. Not even realistic. Oh, there's a 21 here. Well, I guess we have to get this 21 after we get this 18 one over here. This one's gonna be going for a while. Anyway, while that's going, because the timer's gonna take a while, so it's gonna be open for a while. Anyway, while that's going, I've decided that in my backstory because we never get a true backstory of how everyone in hell actually ended up in hell in Hazbin Hotel. We don't get a real backstory of how they ended up there. All we know is what they show us when watching their shows. That is all we know. But we truly don't know how they even got there in hell and why they're in hell in the first place. So I decided that would be my goal for doing the backstory. I would give those people a reason of to why they're in hell in the first place. Some might think, but if you give them a reason of to why they're in hell, then why would that make the story interesting? But that's the point. That's the point I'm making. It's supposed to be Hazbin Hotel Overtune. So I'm trying to make it seem like it's been a while. So the main character of this whole thing, I'm having Kageyama be my Charlie, and I made someone you might know. Yeah, I made Aikawa Angel Bus. I know so many people are doing that. So many people are really, I'm not lying, so many people are doing that. So many people are making him Angel Bus. And yet, I'm basically following them. But not all the characters I chose are the same. In fact, if you want, I will show you the character list right now. So give me a moment. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pause and then I'm gonna show you the character list. Okay, so this is the backstory I made for it. So the backstory I made for it is Kageyama is the Prince of Hell, and you might know that name there. That is Tsukishima's brother. He is Kageyama's biological father. Kageyama hasn't met anyone until he grows up. Also, he gets adopted into Miwa's family, which Miwa is his sister. But in this story, they aren't related in this to make the storyline match up. Then he meets the people at Aoba Josei. At the people, Aoba Josei has a middle school. So he meets everyone during the middle school. Aikawa dies in their middle school days. Then Kageyama decides to watch over hell after getting a letter from his mother, Lilith. When Kageyama is in Kherson, he tells everyone he has to go on a long trip somewhere, but he doesn't tell them that it's hell, so nobody knows. So I'll show you the character list. This is the character list. I have Kageyama as you-know-who. I have Kinma as Faggy because he fits. And then I have Suna as Husk because he fits. And I have, of course, Aikawa is Angel. And then I have Nifty as Yamaguchi. And then Alistair as Tsukishima. And the reason I have Shikishima as Alistair because he fits Alistair's personality. because he's always so condescending like Alistair, but also at the same time, Yamaguchi's kind of like that upbeat type, and I'm planning on I might switch him. I might switch Yamaguchi from being nifty at some point, but for now it's gonna stay like that. And then have Lev as Vux, and then of course Atsumu has to be Vala, whatever her name is. He has to be her. Also, I didn't want to make anyone Valentino. I saw what people did when they made people Valentino, and I didn't want to be one of those people who made someone Valentino in a storyline, because to be honest, after seeing Valentino literally abuse Angel Dust, I thought, after seeing some people's haiku stories on Hazbin Hotel Overtune, I didn't want anyone to be Valentino, especially after he slaps Angel Dust. I didn't want anyone to be him, because I already knew if anyone was him, they would have been bashed by the characters in the storyline. And to be honest, I know you guys would have bashed that character too, because Valentino sucks. And to be honest, I didn't want anyone to be Valentino, because Valentino sucks. He literally sucks. And if I made anyone Valentino, it would have been a mess. So I didn't want anyone to be Valentino. And then as Cherry Bomb, I have Daeshao as Cherry Bomb, because Daeshao, I feel like he fits Cherry Bomb, but he also fits Serpentious. So he fits two people, but I wanted him to be Cherry Bomb in this, because he really fits that personality of being that, Anyway, we're going to end the video. Bye, guys.